Hello. Sit down. This is the most difficult choice that I have to make in this playthrough. There are a bunch of doors leading outside that I don't know which one to pick. I don't know where would those exits lead us, and I also still don't know what will happen with T3. Control airlock, airlock, airlock. Oh, I think it may be easier than I thought. They all lead south. So let's go with no, I would not with this one because that's not a door. This one. In the meantime, let me tell you, I got an idle game. I had higher expectations than what it turned out to be, but control continue, engaging airlock seals, success, yes, warning, hostile environmental conditions, suit advised, you only have one environment. Oh, I need to find more? I'll have to stay behind until you return. Oh, is that, oh, that's how they solve it, so, alright, I guess, that's fine. Leave party members. Or can I find more? Fuck it, leave party members and begin airlock sequence. This episode might contain a puzzle that I think about often. Provided that I'll make it there. There's the emitter that will kill sharks. This part of the base is flooded apparently, clearly, obviously. And we're still looking for a scientist. We've been sent here to learn what the fuck is going on, and where's the scientist and he's necessary to build more of these things. Again, why? All you need is the schematics or something or another. Not the person. They're an engineer, they already have done their work. You can kill them now. Empire had it right. With Death Star and everything else, every subcontractor and Eclipse and everything else. Yes, engineers, they're not actually by hand putting this together. They're not like exclusively competent about building these things by hand themselves underwater. As long as you've got the schematics, you're good. So that's all we should be. You know, Republic would care about the person maybe didn't. No one's innocent. Maybe.
Who's there? You're not selkaths, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I guess, yes. The answer would be yes, I think. I was saying, maybe they don't deserve to die in this situation, but then again, no one is innocent. But Republic would try to evacuate their people, even though they might have the schematics, because it's ethical. Let's just say. Why am I trying to justify that? I know what's the right thing to do. It's to save the guy. It's not that I'm good. I would leave him to die. I'm Torik. The Republic sent us down to investigate. What's going on down here? Who are you? What's going on? Yes, I'm here to investigate. So let's go straight to the point of what's going on down here. What's going on down here?
Isn't it obvious? The selkaths have gone insane! They're killing everything that moves! All my companions are dead. The selkaths swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy selkaths. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
Well, now you can, first off. Second, actually first, that should have been first, the thing that I mentioned. Isn't it obvious the selkaths have gone insane? First off, I wouldn't have known. No one knows. That's why everyone is sending people down there. Republic is. Not everyone cares. Actually, I don't care. That's why we're sending people downstairs, down here, to investigate. Selkaths have gone insane. Question why comes to play. Still, why? Why? That's not enough that they've gone insane, because it's a mystery to solve. People will ask questions. We are asking questions, I guess. It's still a good info to have, so that we can avoid it in the future, perhaps. What are you doing in the underwater section of the facility? Why is there an underwater section of this? All of them are underwater section. Is this flooded? Is this by design? What are you doing here? It's not that you would run away from selkaths in here. They can swim and breathe underwater, presumably.
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KotOR harvester they built on the edge of the Harakert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed selkaths mutants running around looking for dinner.
Why mutants? They're just crazy. It's supposed to be, I guess, it's supposed to support the fact that he said they look wrong somehow. I mean, you can have a weird expression on your face, and also you're not evolved around. Well, you haven't been brought up, and also evolved around selkaths so that you would recognize them by the face. So for us, it's more likely that we would recognize them by the patterns on their skin and colors, rather than their bone structure, unlike what we do with people. Yeah, that's why Asians all look the same. That's probably why all white people look the same to Asians, or blacks as well. Let's not be racist. Yes. KotOR Harvester go from the inside. It reminds me of Subnautica, where you get the prawn suit, and it has, or can have, a grapple hook attachment that would allow you to, and also it has boost. Because here in that environmental suit, we're just walking. If only we had some sort of flippers or propulsion system so that we can travel up and down to, first off, not be stranded here, and second, why do we need to walk? That's so inefficient in water, I would say. Why isn't there any propulsion system in this suit? So you could have, one way or another, with a grappling hook or propulsion system, you could be able to swim up into the moon pool to get yourself, or even skip that, right? Only thinking one step ahead, or skip all that altogether and just jet up to the surface and find your way from there. I mean, Ahto City is a pretty big one, it shouldn't be easily missed, but there may be a storm. You'll be fine. How much air have you got? However much air you've got in that suit, you could replenish it once you resurface, I would think. It's sci-fi after all, high-tech. Okay, I'll come with you. You wait here, I'll check it out. I still need to investigate. Maybe we would have helped, maybe I would have helped, if I knew that this guy is the scientist that we're looking for. But he hasn't answered my questions. All I've got here now, maybe I should have asked, who are you? But then I should still be able to investigate. So maybe I should just ask, or say, I still need to investigate, rather than you wait here, I'll go check it out. I still need to investigate.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the KotOR Harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the selkath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Right. I think you'll be safe enough in this area because we're not able to fight anything in this condition that we've got. We've grown a bunch of yellow armor. This isn't a condition that you want to be in, right? So we won't be able to fight anything. And once down the corridor then to the right, you mean this way and to the right, or this corridor and then to the right immediately as we saw you leave? Because I think, well, one way or another, once we reach over that area, he's gonna get killed by a shark, so joke's on him. One way or another, regardless of what we would have said, I think he would have responded with the same line, that I'm not waiting here any minute longer. So we keep investigating one way or another. And in the meantime, the autoclicker that I got, it was for free. It's now on PC as well. I guess it was a mobile game in the beginning, at first. So there's the pressure that would lead us back to one of the rooms, I think. Like I said, they all lead south, and in this map they all lead north, so it's fine. Somewhat fine. Autoclicker, and it's D&D themed, so it's adjacent to my interests. I clicked it, installed it. It's not too big, but it clearly I haven't played this game long enough to unlock all the good shit, so that the game actually plays itself. There's still a lot of micromanagement involved in it, which is suboptimal for me. You can, at least the gameplay, I don't know if you know, the gameplay is that you arrange your characters on the field. They give each other buffs depending on their position, so this door has been welded shut. Underwater, is that possible? Yeah, it's possible. We've got underwater welders, that's fine. I retract my doubts. It's supposed to be clicking itself. It's like cookie clicker, I presume. It's basically, of course, a platform for you to pay, a platform for microtransactions. They continually tell you there is some special super offer in the gameplay screen where you quote play unquote the game. it continues to show up some fucking ads about this and that. And the funny part is that there are like environmental things, like birds are flying in the background, and if you click them you kill them and you get more coins to buy upgrades for your abilities. And they would fly behind the ads, so if you try to click that you're gonna hit an ad and waste time and fucking get upset. I get upset when a bunch of shops show up and have me try to buy things. It harasses me with all kinds of buy this, buy that, and you have to click things. Also, the clicking part where you deal damage by clicking the mouse can be automated by 6 other things that you can put on the map, and then also it falls off in effectiveness pretty quickly as well. So that's fucking useless. All right, that's also useless. Not much clicking. You're just clicking the upgrades for the items, and it's like it's divided into areas, and the more time you spend, the more you quote play unquote in one area, the more bonuses you're gonna have for that area. So it's essentially you're gonna stay in there doing one thing to try to get your characters to do more. And one way or another, it's D&D themed, and I thought it's gonna be idle clicker, so it's however much time I've got to just put something in the background while I do something else, and the gameplay itself, it will just take however much time I've got for it. But no, it's not like it. I can't turn it on for it to play in the background and turn it off. You get missions, adventures, one way or another, right? You dedicate yourself to play through an area, and until you're finished, you're not gonna make any progress. And that can take, at the beginning, when it's all easy, when it's all fast, even once it's going fast because you've upgraded things, it goes faster the less areas you have to go through. It doesn't go faster if you've got more money to upgrade your characters faster, and then to progress through more areas. Like, there are missions where you have to progress through 50 areas. There are missions that make you progress through 100, and it's not better than...
Come on, hurry up.
No.
Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with... Ah!
That's right. I think we had a little bit of an artifact with him freezing to the left of the screen, because originally this game is not coded for panoramic. So of course, I don't know if we've got boundaries here. We don't have the third sluice. Well, now I wonder where would that bring us. So anyway, we're gonna be walking. If we'll see the guy, we're gonna use the emitter, and that's the gameplay here. Firaxa, yes, it's the enemy. The only thing we can do about it is the sonic emitter, and we've got 2 of them. It doesn't make the Firaxa sharks die faster the more emitters we've got. Not like there's more than 2, I don't think either. And it keeps running away from me. Fortunately, there is no cooldown for it. There we go. Yeah. I think I... There we go. Walk now. Okay. Of course there are invisible walls, so we are not able to just go deeper into the ocean. See, the facility is large. And I don't know which way I should be going. I'm gonna go this way, one way or another. So yeah, it's not that you can put it in the back, and then if you don't have time for it anymore, you can quit out. If you quit out whenever you want, you won't make any you won't, right? Yeah, they're homophones. You won't make any progress. You have to go through all this, and the longer you spend in the game, the longer missions they give you. So it keeps taking more time, even though you've got the bonuses to get more coin to make your characters more powerful, so they kill the enemies faster. It just takes longer. It just ties you down more. Maybe it would have been fine if it was on a phone, but not when I'm using my PC for other things, more involving things. So it's disappointing. It's all shops. It drains time. Yeah. Oh, it's from that clips. That's weird. So it's just a waste of time, and I should not be devoting more time into it. I kind of fall into it at the beginning to just try it out, right? first, and then I see that I'm making some sort of a progress. Well, oh, is that right? Will that take me into the base? I don't know where would that take me, so let's save and see. It might be the third one, because those are the two ones, and that's the one leading like directly from one of the holes. So maybe I'll just skip that. Fuck this. So could I have gone through here and then inside there and go through the sharks and save the guy? I don't know. Do you know? Let me know in the comments. Let everyone know in the comments. Maybe I'll Google that for the next episode and remember to bring it back up. Other than that, that's one of the options. Seems like we could go down here for one reason or another. We might as well explore. In other news, I played Star Wars Squadrons, and I had not the presence of mind to get it for free on Epic on another account as well, because that's kind of a... There are things going on with EA accounts one way or another. Would have been better if I had more, is what I'm trying to say. Also, Dragon Age Inquisition was available on Epic for free, due to the fact that the Dragon Age 4, I don't remember the subtitle, is coming out, so there's that. There are two doors here now, so now I'm curious. And now I want to go inside. So this one is this one. Oh no, that's the completely different area. That's fine, I'm fine being here. Hello, you're gonna die, you know this. You might not know this. You're crazy after all. And... there's 3 of them. Maybe AoE would be faster. I think it would be faster. 3 turns, that's enough. That was efficient. Large locker. Whatever adrenal. Plasma mines in case I need to trip someone. Oh, it's poison again. Fortunately I saved against it. Corpse Republic Soldier. Chani breath masks. For the poison. Why are you turning towards him again? We're looking through a different container now. Oh, they've got loot, that's good. Credits, but only some. The grenades are probably more worth more than whatever money they're carrying with them. Right, so I guess that... Oh, hey. Roleplay time. Time to make moral decisions. I love it. Or not. Or we can loot more. They're fine. Net back. So I guess that's still not where we should be going, in the sense that to the harvester. Computer panel. Is that door operational? Yes. Oh, craze the selkaths. Now. Oh, at least the music this time is going off after combat. So Star Wars Squadrons. Every year is a Star Wars. Well, shit. Every year is a Star Wars year. I don't know if I would play this game for the channel. If you want to see, if you want to see that, of course, let me know. But I'm playing it, of course, on difficult, just as I said in Doom 3 that I'm gonna push the envelope and the bar. I think, yes. So, did I loot that? I probably did, just a moment ago. See, KotOR 2 has the info that once you take everything out of the locker, it adds empty to the name, so you know whether you've searched everything, and also if it's worth searching as well. Right, so again, roleplay time, which means dialogue. But before that, just let me quickly finish. Let me stand here and talk to you about Star Wars Squadrons. It's all right. You play both Republic and Imperium, the Empire. The sides are distinct from one another. Empire usually doesn't have shields, the Republic does. The ships are quite distinct from one another as well. But they do this shitty thing where instead of tutorializing you on every ship by giving you every loadout and then eventually getting to the point where they tell you you're authorized to do whichever ship and whichever loadout, they still take away the loadouts that you already experienced, so you can't really create the best thing that you can have, or the thing that suits your playstyle the best. Like, sometimes you've got the repair option available and sometimes you just don't. And now you can't fix your ship and you have to rely on something else. You have to completely change your thing, so there aren't too many missions, and also it ends with the fact that the one of the main characters that's not you is shot down, but somehow the guy returns because he crashed his fighter into a part of a bigger ship that had room for him to be there. And the problem is, of course, you're the Empire and you're shooting the Republic guy, so when you target him, you've got a display of his ship durability, so you're shooting at him and you see it go down to 0, so you know that you killed him. But somehow he returned, he got shot down, he crashed into the bigger ship, the capital ship, and then once you go back to playing Republic side after the Empire leaves, your Empire leaves, your part of the Empire leaves, he busts out through that capital ship again, full hull integrity for his ship, for his fighter. He survived, he didn't die in the crash, he spent time in there not letting anyone know that he's not dead. Somehow he returned, because we needed the Republic to win after all. I didn't like that. I think it would have been better if he heroically actually died there, and then we just left at a sort of sweet and sour note where the Republic does win the day eventually, like ultimately, but there was some sacrifice necessary to do it. So suboptimal, but not too bad. And there's one more thing that maybe I'll mention, but let's see. Force field, I won't be able to interact with just that. Maybe computer panel or the field? Let's go with the computer panel.